and I'm admitting.
Okay, welcome everybody. We're going to get started. As you can see on my screen, this is about the work order execution, the entire process. I think a couple of months ago we did a version of this, really just focused on and-on boards. But this one is, I call it a little bit of a deep dive. We're going to go deeper into the entire process of scheduling and execution of your orders and how they work and how AI can help you across the board. So with that, we're going to talk about that. There's also an offer we provide is a free AI micropilot. So if you have data for scheduling and on boards, other types of things, and you want to get a working pilot, we're happy to do that at no cost. Our platform is very, very fast in the way it works. And so we can do that where others would take months to give you that kind of a thing. So if you're interested, please contact us. So let's dive in. So what Praxi does is most companies will have some core systems in their building, and then on top of that, they have a lot of disconnected, scheduling kind of things, or A3s or work orders or whatever they're working on, and those might be in Excel sheets or vertical SaaS products, etc. What Praxi does is we take all of that, we turn it into beautifully laid out software integrated with your core systems and agentically smart. And so this is what the operation will look like after Praxi's been in the building. So what's different about Praxi is our speed to value. And I'm just going to go through a couple more slides, and then we'll go through the entire demo. But basically, our ability, most AI projects take about 70% of the time just to clean data. With Praxi's universal context and database technology here, we really do minimal cleaning. So it allows us to go, that's why we can do those micropilots. It allows us to go from data to solutions very, very rapidly. And that's what's unique. And so you get the value quicker, you get your ROI quicker. We're going to talk about this entire process, but this is an example of why that universal context is so important. You have traditional information coming from lots of different places that gets brought into the AI, and then you end up with a real-time process that can go all the way from your scheduling out to your real-time and on boards and execution analysis, etc. Lots of good ROI. You'll get this video will go out, as well as you'll get access to the presentation as well. If you're interested in doing a free micropilot, the way that it works is we have a first meeting. You guys can just go to praxi.com and click the book free micropilot. We'll have a qualification meeting, make sure that you got enough data and we can do what we need to do. Sign an NDA if required. Then we'll review all your data in a scope meeting. And then within a week or so, we'll have a beautiful micropilot ready for you to go. And you'll have a dedicated person helping you through all that process. So it's very straightforward, very fast, requires maybe a couple hours work of just getting data on your side, and we'll have a micropilot up and running. All right, so I'm going to turn this over to Braedon, who's going to demonstrate the process itself. Go ahead, Braedon. I'll stop sharing.
All right. Let me know when you guys can see my screen.
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. So what you guys are seeing right now is the command center. So if I go back to home, you can see all these different applications. But if I go into the command center, this is essentially the kind of home page where no matter really how many apps you have, you can see this one's kind of manufacturing vertical focused. They would all show up here, and this would kind of be the home base where you could come back and see any and all of your apps, and then each kind of vertical here. So focused on manufacturing today, Lynch gave an overview kind of the and on board stuff, but essentially what you can think about manufacturing is is sort of you have the groundwork, which is all right, your scheduling, right? Your actual production planning, all the data that goes into that. Demand data can different constraints, BOM, routings, etc. And so you can see this application here is an actual Praxi AI scheduling app where in 30 seconds the AI can take in your data, configure a scheduling methodology to optimize your scheduling process as much as possible, and then automate that on really whatever cadence your company wants us to run it on, whether that's daily, hourly, even every 30 minutes, we can run it, and you have a beautiful way to track different jobs in all the different departments. In the Gantt view, you can have different types of reports that get run automatically. Like this is a run report that explains that schedule run and any interesting key findings and breakdowns from that, as well as running kind of inventory management reports and material availability reports, as you can see here, as well as anything else like shift management, list of jobs, department utilization, etc. The one key thing here is that across all of our apps, we have what's called AI Insights. And so AI Insights basically within each app is a direct access to our AI analytics engine where you can ask any question that you have of the data in this specific app, for example, the production scheduling, and get a deep dive and beautiful report that is laid out by AI, diving into that question, the answer, the insights, and anything really else that you guys are looking for. Each of these reports that our insights AI generates can be exported. And so again, this is kind of in any app that we create. And as you'll see, as I go through this demo, there's more of those. And so that's the beauty, is you really have AI hooked into anything that you're working on. If I go back to home here, scheduling is sort of the groundwork because that's where work orders actually get created, right? You have the schedule process, you have your demand. Once everything's actually put into a schedule, now you have work orders and you have the ability to begin working on those actual jobs. So you can see here in the dashboard of the Andon, this is kind of your main sort of tracking space, and it shows the key KPIs of the current production status. So you can see when station stops, certain other KPIs, each line, right, and their status. You can see issues here, and we'll go into how you can actually interact with these, the different downtime by reason for today, and then also escalations, right? So there's kind of two phases here. There's the issue, which is, all right, you're on a certain order or a work order, and there's an issue, and we'll show you how that actually can be created. And then that actually needs to be escalated, and then you can actually escalate that. And so if I go into the work orders here, this is the actual full list that's coming directly from the scheduling app with all the different work orders in the current AI generated schedule. And so if I go into one of these, you can actually see, you can come in and start your takt timer, and that can be in an in progress work order, right? So whoever's on the shop floor actually starting this job in mechanical assembly on a tablet or a phone, anything really here in Praxis works on a tablet or phone. They can start the takt and begin working, right? And they can set it as complete, and then move to a different unit, and then also stop the line as well, or log an issue, right? And so there also is the work instructions. It's related to this specific actual job. So if I click here, this will bring me to that work instruction. Again, this is sort of example data. We're not going to show customers manufacturing images. So essentially, this would be a work instruction. You'd have images here for each of the different steps, right? And this would be a way for the users to go actually find that specific work instruction for that work order. And you can also see the details here for that work order if you want to get into the nitty-gritty kind of data, and you can change all these values as well. Overall, we wanted to just make this as simple as possible for anyone on the shop floor to manage, right? That's why it's kind of just timer, output, averages, and then if you want to get into more details, you can there. So let's log an issue. Let's say something happens, maybe on the non-conformance quality perspective, and we need a quality inspector to come through, and we log that. So that saves. And now if we go, first we go to the issues log, which can show us all of our issues. You can see that non-conformance quality inspector right there from 741. You can now actually go back and view that work order, or you can escalate it from the issues log. Also in the dashboard, you can, once this loads up, you can see the station issues, and you can see the escalations here as well. So if I go to the issues log and I escalate that quality inspector issue, that now creates an escalation record. And if I go back into the dashboard here, we should see that open escalation here, assembly ASCII1 right there, 741. And so this is really just a way to keep all of your data in one place. You can see there's also AI insights involved in this and onboard process. Eventually, you would even create agents in Praxi, or we would, that can automate certain processes, automate email sending, review and categorize different issues or escalations into specific reasons to give you key insights into why things are happening, and then recommend actions to take based on those issues. Going back to home, you can also see the work instructions manager, which again, we showed that the link between work orders and work instructions exists. But you can also, if you want to go and create additional work instructions, you can do so, and you can view all the different work instructions right for each different part number and work center and make modifications. The beautiful thing here is that you can also have AI dynamically create work instructions. So if you have a specific work instructions PDF that you use, no matter the format, our AI can turn that PDF into a working Praxi work instruction that will display it in a much cleaner format and be extremely easy to edit, so that your manufacturing shop floor workers will be much more happy with you than having to go through a giant document. Going back to home, the last thing is analytics, right? So managing the actual process is great and having everything in one place and having AI automate stuff, but you also want to, from a manager's perspective, see kind of across the board the different kind of key KPIs for the entire production scheduling process, work order process, et cetera. So you can see this is a actual analytics dashboard, right? And so this has a bunch of different tabs. You can see OE and throughput, which has a ton of charts here that explain the different key stuff going on with your data in Praxi in the manufacturing vertical. And you can also see different scorecards for work centers. We can have things like this, like these tables where we can then export them, and you can save them as a CSV. Just going through the other different tabs here: schedule adherence, so work on-time work order rate, plan attainment, open work orders, et cetera. You can also filter down to different areas, right? As you can see, packaging, CNC, engineering, et cetera, as well as the actual workstation, right? And so you can filter down to each one of those. And in addition to this sort of more quantitative roll-up dashboard, we can have reports that are generated kind of similar. If we go back to home here, kind of similar to what we were showing you in the scheduling manager, where you have, department utilization reports or schedule run reports. We can have analytics reports that our AI generates on, whatever cadence surrounding key specific questions that the shop floor managers have, that the C-levels have, or even that the actual workers have, right? And we can run those on whatever cadences is required. And so you can kind of see here the full scope of your actual manufacturing production process, all within one place, easily, I guess, controlled, and you can navigate between everything really seamlessly with AI insights built in and agents that automate certain processes. And so that
Great.
is essentially the full flow there.
Great. Thank you, Braedon. And also, the only thing I'd add is that when you're looking at those work instructions, we also have the ability to generate work instructions from your document. So if you have, hundreds of documents that have been built in Word or PDF, we can generate those into the AI system for you, or generate work instructions from video. So if you create a video of the process, the assembly, et cetera, you can actually generate the work instructions from that. So with that, if you're interested, go to praxi.com, click any of the get to know more buttons, or set up a micropilot. We're happy to get you up and running in a micropilot in just a week or so, and looking forward to hearing from you. Thanks for joining us, and hope added some value. Take care.
Thanks.